Our political insiders join us live in the studio, as always, on a Tuesday at 5:30. We appreciate you guys being here, as always.
How are you doing?
Let's talk a little bit about the Jerry Sandusky case right now. It's the focus of all the news media, of course, in Pennsylvania. But if we can try to get a political angle around this, do you feel it could have any effect on Penn State's funding this year as they make their requests and the budget is being drawn up? Charles?
I don't. I really don't. I think this is a criminal trial. It's going to be treated as such. I don't think it has any spillover effect whatsoever on the budget deliberations.
I think this particular trial of Jerry Sandusky, no. Remains to be seen what meaning might be in the trials of Penn State employees if and when they do come about, but that's really hard to predict.
It is. Okay, well, let's move on now to the budget, unless you guys have anything else to say about the Sandusky trial. I'm sure there will be more days to come.
Lots of chatter about the Sandusky.
Yeah, absolutely. The budget, $27.7 billion budget plan written by Republican leaders of the House and Senate would send more money to public schools. What is this shaping up to be right now? I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people who say public schools, that's the most important thing. Harrisburg specifically is going through board meetings right now trying to get more money and figure out what to do.
Well, there was no question that the governor's budget proposal issued back early in the spring was going to be changed before it became law. There was some conversation after the Senate Republicans came up with their own plan a couple of weeks ago about how far down the road those changes might go. Now you're seeing it coming to the middle. The ultimate solution to this will be somewhere in the middle, but it's important for folks to remember that the governor provided in his original budget proposal more money for public education than was there previously.
In the political landscape, Tony, this originated with a small group of Republican lawmakers.
Right.
They're the ones who always want to cut the spending, but bringing this back onto the table and saying, look, we need to do it, and going to the governor with it.
I think this is a compromise. It's maybe as best as could be expected in the climate, because this is the Republican leadership of the Senate and House telling the governor this is a good deal. We think we can sell to our members, which represents a majority of the General Assembly, and then we can go home early. If they try to appeal to everybody in the General Assembly, they're going to run into a problem that third-class cities like Harrisburg, Lancaster, York, Reading, Allentown, Scranton, second-class city, all are facing a crisis in public education funding that's not going to go away, and it'll have to be addressed next year, if not this year. And charter school funding is a real part of it that's not going to be addressed. And I'm not saying that they can address it in this year's budget. I'm saying that this is a transitional budget. Maybe it's the best that can be done.
Is it a way to raise the governor's popularity? He comes under a lot of heat when these education cuts come around.
The governor has been working hard to do two things: to keep his promises to the taxpayers of Pennsylvania made during the campaign and upon which they issued a mandate to him, and also to change the culture of the way Harrisburg does business. He's been doing both of those things. Sometimes there are politically unpopular stances that have to be taken, but ultimately I think that will yield a higher popularity rating for Governor Corbett.
All right.
All right, guys. We don't have time for Wisconsin, but we'll get to that next week.
Big story, though. Big story.
It is a big story. A big recall election going on there right now. So we'll touch on that next week with you guys. Thank you so much. And as always, you can catch our political insiders.